Hello and welcome to June's Write-Along. Hello everyone. Hello Tayu. Hello Ken. Hello Ida, Garish, Sophie, Navanari. Hello, I just seen you pop in. Hello Shez. Hello everyone. It's good to be back. It's nice and hot here, nice and stuffy. So if I start sweating, it's not the vaccine. It's genuinely hot. At least I hope it's just because it's genuinely hot. I'm just finishing off a coffee. I do have a bottle of water as well, so hopefully we won't have to stop midstream, but I don't think there's been a ride-along where I haven't had to get up midstream and leave you guys. But yes, hello, it's so good to see you all again. As always, I'll give it 5 minutes. I'll give it until 35 past just to see who pops in, and then we'll crack on with the first game. How is everyone? How has everyone's weekend been? Tell me what you've been up to. I am checking the chat box now. And hello, Nikki. Nice to see you. I want to know what you guys have been up to this weekend. I'm getting hot already. It doesn't help that I'm drinking coffee, hot coffee. Has anyone written any cool poems this weekend? Let me know what you guys have been up to. I feel like it's been a while. I guess that's because there's more days in May, and it's been a while since we've all got together and done some writing. It's been great drinking coffee and writing. Well, you fit right in, Nav. You fit right in. I went for a part yesterday. Are you an actor, Tayu? Oh, okay, I finished my coffee, so I got the caffeine going and ready to write. Last time I didn't take part, I wasn't feeling too great, but I'm glad to say that I feel like I'm through that now. I'm sure I'll be... Mental health is a roller coaster, isn't it, my friend? But for now, I'm feeling good. I'm going to take part in the games today. I'm going to write a poem with you guys. If I don't melt first. Haven't done much. Working on an article for the blog. Excellent. And mapping out some more poems to share with the world. Fantastic. And hopefully you will share that with the Poetry Cove too. For those who don't know, Ken Merchant is our member of the month, our forum member of the month over on the Poetry Cove. Nikki says she's busy moving a shed to our house. I have designs on it becoming a writing shed. Haha, yes. And busy with work. Had some writing ideas, but no full poems. You'll get there. I feel like I've started a trend. Well, no. Many writers have had writing sheds. I believe his name has escaped me. The UK poet laureate Simon Armitage. He has a writing shed, and Shaw, George Bernard Shaw. He was very famous. He had a writing shed that was actually on a platform that very slowly swiveled round, so he had a different view all day. I mean, eventually he would have the same view, but you know what I mean. That's pretty eccentric. I just made my first sewing pattern myself. That's amazing, Ida. I hope that we get to see it. Hello, Anelli. Long time no see. Tayu, party. I feel like I swear the last 2 write-alongs Tayu has been at a party. I hope you're keeping safe, my friend, but damn. You are a party animal, Tayu, and we haven't been invited to one of these. Harmonious, the bard. I'm drinking iced coffee and working on one of my songs. Fantastic. Congrats, Ken. I'm also going to shoot another YouTube reaction video with my daughter. React to music videos. That's awesome. I haven't seen those. Okay, cool. What's the time? I believe it is time to do some writing, my friends. It is time to do some writing. Okay, cool. Let's start off with the first game, where I don't think I've seen any new faces today, actually. But just in case people have forgotten, or there are new faces amongst us who have not made themselves known to us just yet, what we're going to do is you guys are going to throw a prompt into the chat. I'm going to select one that I think will be fun to use, and then we're each going to go away just to warm up the creative juices. We're each going to go away and write our own poem. And then after we will start. Oh look, Ant Annihilation. Yes, now I remember. And then afterwards we'll do the collaboration. So please start throwing in some prompts into the chat box so we can get started. I'm new. Hello, Amy. We do have a new face amongst us. Everyone give Amy a nice warm welcome to today's Write-Along. It's nice to have you here, Amy. Thank you very much for joining us. Okay, so let's get some prompts in the box so we can get started. Ida, I also have been getting more into writing poetry. Fantastic. In my native language, even better, German. I used to write only in English. I don't know why. It's fun to see the differences of the craft in another language. That's fantastic. Hopefully you can maybe share one of those. Maybe you can write your poem for this first game in German. That would be cool. Hello, Jay. I didn't see you pop in. Oh, it's getting very stuffy in this shed, my friends. Nikki, make sure you have ventilation in your shed. I don't have good enough ventilation in here. Okay, yes. Hit me with some prompts for the first game, my friends, so we can get started. And we'll each go away and write a poem individually before coming together in the second game to write something together. And of course, here's the awkward part. If you do enjoy my channel, if you do enjoy my writing, if you do enjoy what I do, and you do enjoy these write-alongs, of course, there is a $sign somewhere in the chat box, and it'll be underneath. For me, it says say something, and then underneath there's a little $sign. That is super chat. If you have a spare pound or a spare dollar, I'd really appreciate it. It helps me continue what I do. Great. Thank you very much, Delgirl. There's a broken window count. Honestly, right now, I wish I had a broken window. I mean, I do have, I don't know if this... I have a window, but it's not broken. I don't know if you'll see the... Oh, no, you won't see any difference. I do have a window, but I've got it blacked out at the minute. Okay, we got some prompts coming in. Hello, Sanayana. Set the story of the poem within a window of opportunity when the main point finally has a chance to do something. That's a large prompt. Window of opportunity. We can do that. Summer vibes. That's a large prompt, Ken. Normally we just go for a one-word sort of thing, but I can keep that in mind and see what we can come up with. Usually I put multiple prompts together if I can. I'm new somewhat, never been to Write-Along, but your channel as I write songs and learning more about poetry and practicing it helps with writing songs as well. Well, I'm glad that I can help you, Harmonious the Bard. But I watch your channel. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Or a little more specific, write about a character who relies on the hospitality of others. My one regret. Okay. Okay, here is what we're going to do. We're going to go with my one regret, because time is kicking on. My one regret, thank you, Nav. My one regret. And it has to be centered around a window of opportunity. How's that? Okay, my friends, so the prompt is my one regret. You can either use that as your title, you can use that as a part of a line, however you want. My one regret is the prompt, and the poem has to be centered around a window of opportunity. Did I miss your prompt? Apparently I did. Oh, there we go, Morning Rain. Sorry, I did miss that, Anneli. I did. I apologise. Oh. My one regret. What was Anelli's? Rain. Morning rain. I might save that one for the next game, Anelli, just because I've chosen this one now, and I'm just morning rain. My one regret. Let's go with my one regret, centered around a window of opportunity, and then I'm getting so hot, and then I may use that for the next one. Okay, my one regret. Thank you very much for the £10 super chat, Delgo. I really appreciate that. That will go a long way in helping the channel, and not just the channel, the Poetry Cove as well. It all gets reinvested, but I appreciate it. Okay, so let's write a poem. Now, do keep in mind, I say this every time, do keep in mind that the YouTube chat box only allows 200 characters, and it doesn't allow line breaks, so don't hit enter because you will end up sending the poem early. What we normally do is just use a /. So, thank you very much, Delgo. I really appreciate that. And let's do some poetry writing. My laptop is getting really hot and overheating as well. I don't know if you can hear it. My one regret. I don't know what it is about my fascination with street lamps. For anyone that's read my work, especially on these write-along things, I have a fascination with street lamps. Oh my god. Also, don't wait for me to post mine. As soon as you've finished your poem, feel free to put it in the chat. Don't wait for me to finish mine. Man, the pressure. Yeah, tell me about it. But do keep in mind that these are all poems. You know, we're doing this for fun, so you know, don't pressurize yourself to write the next masterpiece. We're just having some fun on a Sunday afternoon / morning, evening, wherever you are in the world. It's all a bit of fun. I tend to just write down the first thing that comes to mind. The problem is getting something to come to mind. Sitting on a dusty street corner. I hate using the actual word that's in the prompt, but I'm going to take my own advice and not put too much pressure on myself. It's just for a bit of fun. Sitting on a dusty street corner under a busted street lamp, there's not much I regret in life but the day I walked out that room. The words that came out from my mouth. The words that came out of my mouth. If you have your poem, feel free to send it. I know I'm one to talk. I'm still working on mine. Sitting on a dusty street corner. My one regret is the prompt, and the poem is centered around a window of opportunity. Hi, T Moses. Yeah, sure, go for it. But this is it's mostly for writing poetry together. But sure, I will try and answer your question. We have our first poem in from Anneli Strand. Thank you, Anneli. I wish I knew then what I know now. My one regret. Minimizing myself for others. My window of opportunity opened when I found you. I caught my silent voice again and made it sing out loud. Thank you very much, Anneli. That's amazing. And we have one from Tayu. Sleeping, dreaming, too much to think about. The stress, the relationships. Why can I not figure out a solution? Life is crucial. Each step I take determines my existence. Wow, these are deep. These are deep. Every time I do one of these, I'm like, man, I really need to up my game. Ida, I used to sit by the window every night and watch the rain and wonder if it fell on you the same. Nice rhyme. Now I regret not telling you that I don't love you anymore. When when you and I shared that umbrella. Let me read that again because things were coming in and then Jay retracted his message and I got confused. I used to sit by the window every night and watch the rain and wonder if it fell on you the same. I really like that. Now I regret not telling you that I don't love you anymore when you and I shared that umbrella. Wow. I am from Saudi Arabia and I really love poetry. The problem is my English is not my best suit. Can you give me some advice and tips on how to write and where to start? Thank you. First of all, I would say write in your mother tongue. I would say first of all, you can always get it translated later. I'm not too sure what the poetry infrastructure is in Saudi Arabia. But I can recommend there's a book called The Writer's Yearbook, I think it's called. There's a new thing every year. It is for the UK only. It is UK contacts only. but if you wanted to translate to English, I would always recommend getting that book. It has a lot of tips and contacts in it. Unfortunately, I can't be too much help, which is a big regret. All I would say is, first of all, don't worry about writing in English if you find it hard. Write in your mother tongue. You can always translate it later. Write from the heart, write from the gut, and don't worry too much about the business side of things until you've kind of learnt the craft. Learn the craft, and then kind of you have to do a lot of research. Unfortunately, if you want to take it as a career, that's the boring part, the research and figuring out what opportunities there are for you. Look up the Writer's Yearbook. There is a poetry section. It is based on UK publishers, magazines, and agents, all that sort of stuff. But hey, if you want to get into like a British publishing house, it wouldn't hurt to get. I'm sorry, I can't be too much help there because I don't know the infrastructure in Saudi Arabia. Oh. Wow, lovely poems coming out of this prompt. Absolutely. A tired truant. Nice alliteration. Reckoning last. A missed being, beckoning fast. Thank you very much. I'm getting sweatier and sweatier by the moment. I've put on a bit of weight as well, eating too much junk food during lockdown, so I get hotter. And I've got tracksuits on as well. I don't know why I've got tracksuits on. It occurred to me the other day that while I imagined your hand in mine and dreamt of meeting your parents, I never once noticed the colour of your eyes. Excerpt. Very nice. Thank you, Nikki. My one regret is my inability to embrace opportunities. Instead, I let them slip through my hands, shying away from becoming the person I dreamed to be. Last call. Tuesday in the smoky booth by the window, unclear through the midnight fog. Across from me he sits, whiskey in hand, stroking the condensation. Last call. I stand walking over, hips swaying, and through the door slip silently back into the fog. I was about to take my top off, then I forgot where I was. Anelli, T. Moses, start to write what's in your heart in Arabic, and just let the words flow. When you find the flow, you can look on Adam's videos about different techniques. Myself, I write in Swedish. Absolutely. Yes. My biggest advice would be not to get hung up on writing in English. Not at this point, anyway. Okay. Time is really getting on. So I'm gonna leave mine there because it's all just a bit of fun. Sitting on a dusty street corner under a busted street lamp, there's not much I regret in life but the day I walked out that room, the words that came out of my mouth. You laid a brighter future in front of me and I was too stubborn to take it. I was trying to write something about walking out on a job opportunity and of course ending up on the street. We are going to have to move on because time is escaping us. What advice can you give me on becoming more confident with my writing? I do want to be careful because I like to keep these write-alongs for just writing poetry. But I will answer this one because I've been thinking the last few days, and I put a topic on the Poetry Code forum about what poetry has done for you, and honestly, I would say just kind of let go of it. It's such a typical answer, but it's so cliche. But honestly, I would just, if you can, I know it's easier said than done. If you can, let go of your inhibitions. Poetry is supposed to be freeing. It's supposed to. There's, a lot of people I'm not one of them, but a lot of people say there's no rules in poetry. I think there very much are rules, but just try and let go of your inhibitions, and I think the confidence will come when you decide that you're going to write about whatever you want, and you're going to be you're going to write about the deepest issues that you care about, the deep your deepest emotions. Once you learn to kind of let those go and let those come out in your writing, I think you'll be a confident person and be more confident with your writing. I said it in the Poetry Cove that I've never felt more confident as a person since doing poetry. I know that I'm exactly who I'm supposed to be and doing exactly what I'm supposed to be. I don't know if that's a good answer. But give yourself permission. If I was going to sum all of what I just said, I don't know if I rambled, but if I was going to put everything into a summary, I've forgotten it. I had a sentence there. Give yourself permission, and that's all I would say. Give yourself permission. You can interpret that however you like. Okay, Ken. I dare not look. Red lights flash, my eyes narrow. Sudden screeches falter. If only 1 second sooner the thunder breaks, 1 second sooner, a man no longer. Wow, thank you very much, Ken. For those of you who don't know, I said at the start of this live stream, Ken is our poet of the month on the Cove, and you should check out some of his posts. You guys are so talented, absolutely. Samiana, you missed mine. I did. Oh, I did. How did that happen? Oh, because I was reading Ida's and it kind of kept jumping. Sorry. Every time I look at the lunar orb in the inky sky, I feel agony instead of hope. I should have let the barbed phrases plunge your dark heart, but I allowed them to scratch my core, making it bleed. Thank you very much, Samiana. Right, we have to move on. We have to move on, guys. We've been live for 30 minutes, and usually we've finished the first game by now. Regret is the weed in my bedroom, bringing showers to the roots of a dead bloom. Very nice. Water fills, but sags in her pale gloom, and I drown with my weeds in a cold tomb. Very nice, Jay. You know I'm a sucker for rhyming, guys. I love a good rhyme scheme. And Nelly is baking us all cookies, guys. Thank you, Nelly. I can't wait to get mine. I'm sure everyone else is excited to receive theirs. Thank you for cooking us all cookies. Okay, let's move on, guys. We have to move on. Game 2, line by line prompt. This is where we all come together and create a poem. This is what everyone is here for. This is what we all love doing. So let's get to it. Let me get some prompts in the chat box, please. I know, Anneli, there was one. If you can remind me what it was. And if anyone else has any ideas for prompts, please throw them in the chat box and let's start collaborating. The ocean, thank you. Okay, the ocean. I sometimes feel like I am lost. My creativity, it feels like being tossed. Crying late at night alone. I live in a house, but I don't call it home. Thank you, T. My ears just started ringing. Thank you very much, T. I appreciate you sending that in, just in the nick of time. Yes, if you have any ideas for prompts for the next game, we do have the ocean. I know Anneli threw one in earlier, if she can remind me what it was. I did have a fan in here last year, but I don't know where it's gone now. Anyway, it'd be too loud for the videos anyway. Mirrors, interesting, okay. The ocean mirrors. Hey, that could be a good one, the ocean mirrors. I'll give it another couple of minutes. Well, I'll give it a minute and see if any more comes in. Otherwise, I think I quite like the ocean mirrors. That could be a good one. The ocean mirrors. I like that. Astrology, compass, the sunlight, ocean. The ocean. Street lamps. Wow, there you go. Let's go with that one. I do have a fascination with street lamps. I just like the imagery. I don't know why. The sunlit ocean. I keep hearing all this good stuff, Ari, the Poetry Cove, and I feel so bad I've been too busy to get on there much lately. Must do better. No worries, Nick. Yeah, I'm glad that I'm just glad that good things are reaching your ears. That means we're doing something right. Okay, the ocean mirror compass. Would that be too much? I kind of like that. The ocean mirror compass, sunlight ocean, sunlit ocean, astrology. Okay, let's try something. Let's try something. Let's go with the ocean mirror. The ocean mirrors. That's going to be the title. I'm going to really put you guys to the test. Title, the ocean mirrors. There, and we have to include astrology somehow. However you guys want to throw in astrology and compass. And throw in something to do with a compass as well. And as we actually, let me get one more. Let me get three, because the ocean mirrors is the title. I'll duck out of this game, please. Happier to watch. No problem, Nikki. That's fine. Crispy. Do you know what? For old time's sake, let's throw in crispy as well. Crispy oceans. It wouldn't be a write-along without crispy, right? Okay, so the title is The Ocean Mirrors. Now, somewhere along the line, we need to throw in references of astrology, compass, and crispy. As we go along, we can use it more than once, but we have to mention astrology in however way, compass and crispy. And when we do that, I will make those green so we know we've used them. Again, even if it's green, it doesn't mean it can't be used again. It's just a visual reference. Right, if you want to take part in this game, I know Nikki has already said she's going to just sit back and watch, that's fine. If you want to take part in this game, say so in the chat box right now. Give me a thumbs up, give me a I'm in, I want to play, whatever you like. Just let me know that you want to play so I can set up a running order and then we can get going. I'm in. Count me in. Brilliant. Taiyu, Sentient. Taiyu, Sentient. So far we got Taiyu, Sentient. I'll jump in there. Again, let me know with a thumbs up. Just let me know with a I'm in. Count me in. Yeah, let's write. I don't know. Whatever you like. Just let me know that you'd like to take part in this game so I can put you in the running order. At the moment, it's Taiyu, Sentient, me, Garish, Ida. Here we go. Garish. Oopsie whoopsie. Garish, Ida. My laptop is so hot. And I'm so hot. Nav, Anelli. Amazing. So far, so good. Jay, Sanayana. Jay, Sanayana. Great stuff. I have to say, Taiyu, I love your enthusiasm. Every write-along, you're like, bam, your enthusiasm is turned up to 11. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And for those who don't know, I don't know if it was, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know if it was the last write-along or the write-along before that. Tayu actually made an Instagram post about our crispy chicken, which I love. Correct me, please. Is it pronounced Wijon? Wijon? Please let me know so I don't get it wrong. Okay, if you are yet to be put in the running order, it's not too late. These things take a while to get through. So if you decide you do want to take part, just message me in the chat box and I will put you at the end of the running order. In the meantime, Tayu, take us away with the first line of The Ocean Mirrors. Wijon, brilliant. Thank you. If you are enjoying this live stream, it's just something I gotta do. I don't really feel comfortable doing it, but if you enjoy the live stream, if you enjoy my work, there is a super chat just underneath the say something, or I don't know what it looks like in the mobile, at least on the laptop. Under the chat box, there's a little $sign that says super chat. If you can spare £1 or $1, I'd really appreciate it. It all gets reinvested into the channel or the Poetry Cove just to make things better. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Ken is going to give it a whirl, so let's throw Ken in the running order. Tayu is going to give us our first line of The Ocean Mirrors, and I expect something crazy. Whenever it's Tayu's turn to do a line, I always know it's going to be absolutely wild. Tayu, the party animal who doesn't invite us to any of these parties. Also, for you covers out there that are watching, it is quiz night tonight. We have our every month, every Sunday. I do everything on a Sunday, so at least I can keep it organised and I know when everything is. But tonight at I think it's 8 p.m. my time. 8 p.m. British summertime, 2 p.m. standard time, I think it is. I could be totally wrong on this. Before I announce this, I should probably get the time down, shouldn't I? There's a quiz night tonight, anyway, a poetry quiz over on the Poetry Cove forum, as well as at our virtual cafe in Second Life. So do keep your eyes out on the Poetry Cove Instagram and on the forum. I will set a time as soon as I finish this live stream. Last month we had 2 quiz nights. One was at 8 p.m. my time and 10 p.m. my time because I got it completely wrong. So I need to settle on a time, and I will do that after this live stream. So do keep your eyes out if you're a Poetry Cover and if you like quiz nights. It's all centered around poetry. You've got some easy questions, some hard questions, and I even get you to write a poem as a team. It's all good fun. It's all in good fun. So if that interests you, keep your eyes out. For Eastern time, it would be 4 p.m. Okay, I need to Eastern time. I need to work out what it is in Pacific time. But because we've got quite a big community going on in Second Life, so I need to try and juggle it to make sure it works for people on the forum and in Second Life. So thank you, Ken, for letting me know, and everyone, all the covers, anyone interested, just keep your eyes out on on the socials after this live stream, and I'll settle on a time. Oh no, look what I've done. Okay, Unbreathable. Unbreathable Mirrors of Solitude. gradients of mixed crispy. There we go, of mixed crispy blue and purple tones. What is a crispy tone? Makes me leap. I guess a very vivid colour. Okay. For those who don't know, crispy is a recurring theme in these write-alongs, and I'm not sure how we got onto crispy. Oh yes, Taiyu was trying to call an attractive woman crispy. 1 p.m. Pacific. Thank you very much, Ken, in which case I don't think it will be 1 p.m. It will be 2 p.m. Usually 2 p.m. Second Life Pacific time, which is 10 p.m. my time. And yeah. Okay, next up is Sentient with our second... here we go, look at that, how's that for efficient? For I lost my lover to the ocean, so I'll sit by the shore and weep. And it is me. Unbreathable mirrors of solitude, gradients of mixed crispy blue and purple tones make me leap. For I lost my lover to the ocean, so I'll sit by the shore and weep. I need to, hang on, let me make crispy green. So we know we've used crispy. For I lost my lover to the ocean, so I sit by the shore and weep. Alone. I'm going to leave it at that. The lonely night hugs me. That's like 12 a.m. EAT. Think about it deeply. I was eating chicken. Yes, again, I don't want to say this is the time it's going to be until I've just checked everything out and figured out what I'm doing. But the time after this, give me at least an hour after write-along, and then I'll pop it on the socials. I'll pop it on the forum in the virtual CAF thread notices, and I'll also amend the calendar on the virtual CAF page. I hope that lover can swim, Sophie, because he bathes a lot in your poems. Oh my goodness. The lonely night hugs me. Garish, thank you, Garish. Look at you guys. You're all very efficient today. Strands of silver. Scintillant. How do you say that? Scintillanti? Scintillant? The salty surf. Direct me, divinity, past this verdant turf. Please, if you could, Garish, could you tell me how I pronounce that? Scintillanti? Scintillant? Up next is Ida. Unbreathable mirrors of solitude. Gradients of mixed crispy blue and purple tones make me leap. For I lost my lover in the ocean, so I'll sit by the shore and weep. The lonely night hugs me. Strands of silver scintillanti, the salty surf. Is it supposed to be... No. No. I will wait until Garish corrects me. The salty surf. Direct me, divinity, past the verdant turf. Wow. Scintillate. Did I scintillate? I thought it was. But then I thought, actually, I don't want to make myself look silly and try and be incorrect. So, up next is Ida. Strands of silver scintillate the salty surf. Direct me, divinity, past this verdant turf. This is on track to be one of our best poems. Yeah, we got a rhyme scheme going and everything. What's up, everyone? Are we all well? Hello, Sir Jester. Welcome. The winds are my compass. Hey, we got a compass. We've ticked off a prompt. The winds are my compass that blow my solitude across the sea. Okay, up next is Nav. Unbreathable mirrors of solitude, gradients of mixed crispy blue and purple tones make me leap, for I lost my lover to the ocean, so I'll sit by the shore and weep. The lonely night hugs me, strands of silver scintillate the salty surf, direct me, divinity, past this verdant turf. The winds are my compass that blow my solitude across the sea. Hoo-wee! Yes, I can throw you in, Sir Jester. Absolutely. Sir Jester. Not yet, Jay. It is Nav's turn. So the running order here is Nav, Anelli, then it's you, Jay, Sanyana, Wijon, Ken, Sugester. No problem, my friend. It is now Anelli's turn, and I'm going to pop in Nav's line. I am lost, even still. No direction will bring you back. The compass still spins. Okay, up next is Anelli, and the poem reads thus. Unbreathable mirrors of solitude. Gradients of mixed, crispy blue and purple tones makes me leap. For I lost my lover to the ocean, so I'll sit by the shore and weep. The lonely night hugs me. Strands of silver scintillate the salty surf. Direct me, divinity, past this verdant turf. The winds are my compass that blow my solitude across the sea. I am lost, even still, no direction will bring you back. The compass still spins. Up next is Anelli. We do still have one prompt we still need to make reference to, which is astrology. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I wasn't too sure. Divinity? Could that be astrology? I mean, you could start getting religious, I guess. But let's say astrology is the stars and the planets and stuff. The stars and the planets, stars and the planets. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Yes, loving it. Me too. I think this is I'm pretty sure I say this every month, but I think this is well on the way to being one of the best we've done. I'm very impressed. In what direction will it stop? I don't know about you guys, but I'm really feeling the creative juices flowing around us right now. Where will I find my peace again? Maybe the astrology chart gives answers. Happy 4:20 p.m. everyone. Happy 4:20 p.m. Cheeky. Okay, Jay, it is now your turn, if you're still with us. I need to get my fan back in here, I think. Could have sworn I had one. Cheeky. Okay, whilst we wait for Jay, I'm going to read the poem, The Ocean Mirrors. Unbreathable mirrors of solitude, gradients of mixed crispy blue and purple tones make me leap. For I lost my lover to the oceans, so I'll sit by the shore and weep. The lonely night hugs me. Strands of silver scintillate the salty surf. Direct me, divinity, past this verdant turf. The winds are my compass that blow my solitude across the sea. I am lost. Even still, no direction will bring you back. The compass still spins. In what direction will it stop? Where will I find my peace again? Maybe the astrology chart gives answers. I forgot to make the screen. Is Jay still with us? I'm going to assume Jay's still with us, and I'll give it a little longer. After Jay is Sanayana, then it is Wijon, Ken, Sogesta. What is that? Is that Hawaii 5-0? Random tunes just come into my head. We have lost some viewers, so I'm not sure if Jay is still with us. I don't know whether we should move on, and then if Jay comes back to us, we can always throw him at the bottom. Any songs you're obsessed with currently? I haven't really been listening to music very much lately. Okay, I'm going to assume that Jay is no longer with us. Perhaps he got interrupted again. I don't know. I don't want to move on because he might also, or she, sorry, they might also be typing their line. I don't want to move on and then... I'll give it another minute because we have lost some viewers and Jay might have been one of them, so... I've been loving the artist Matt Maltese for just relaxing. I especially like his new song called Mystery. Nice, I've not heard of Matt Maltese. But I do like, for relaxing, for some reason, Ben Howard, no matter how many times I listen to Ben Howard, especially Only Love, always really relaxes. Excuse me. Always really relaxes me. Okay, I'm gonna assume that Jay has been interrupted and left us, so I'm gonna take Jay out, and just in case they come back, I'm gonna put them at the bottom. So, Sunayana, please, if you wouldn't mind, take it away, and I'm gonna read the poem. Unbreathable mirrors of solitude, gradients of mixed crispy blue and purple tones makes me leap. For I lost my lover to the ocean, so I sit by the shore and weep. The lonely night hugs me. Strands of silver scintillate the salty surf. Direct me, divinity, past this verdant turf. The winds are my compass that blow my solitude across the sea. I am lost. Even still, no direction will bring you back. The compass still spins. In what direction will it stop? Where will I find my peace again? Maybe the astrology chart gives answers. And I've just seen Jay. Or maybe you were dotted out amongst the starry sky. Okay, Sunayana, sorry about that. I've just seen Jay's line pop in, which is, or maybe you were dotted out amongst the starry sky. I will read that again with the new additional line. The ocean mirrors. Unbreathable mirrors of solitude. Gradients of mixed crispy blue and purple tones makes me leap. For I lost my lover to the ocean, so I sit by the shore and weep. The lonely night hugs me. Strands of silver scintillate the salty surf. Direct me, divinity, past this verdant turf. The winds are my compass that blow my solitude across the sea. I am lost. Even still, no direction will bring you back. The compass still spins. In which direction will it stop? Where will I find my peace again? Maybe the astrology chart gives answers. Or maybe you were dotted out amongst the starry sky. My ear keeps ringing. Tayu, can I add another line? If we have time, I mean, Yes, I will let you add another line. As it's you, Tayu. As it's you. But, yes, we are evidently going to overrun, but that's fine. That's fine. It's my fault for starting half an hour late. So we have Sunayana next, then Wijon, Ken, Jester, and then Tayu to conclude the poem in traditional Tayu fashion, I have no doubt. Unbreathable mirrors of solitude, gradients of mixed crispy blue and purple tones makes me leap, for I lost my lover to the ocean. I am connecting those dots in my moon journal, like the scattered constellations of ragged scars on your back. Fantastic. So now we have Wijon, if Wijon is still with us. I haven't heard Wijon say much. When was the last time we heard from Wijon? Wijon, if you're still here, before you do your line, could you please just say, I'm still here? Just so we're not waiting for people that aren't here anymore. And then after Wijon, maybe I'll getting back to a normal life. I had to be on a train the other day and all of the noises made me extremely uncomfortable. I don't know how to socialise anymore, and I was socially awkward beforehand. Now I'm especially socially awkward. I almost didn't want it to end. Originally, lyrics also. Cheers. I'm still here. Okay, cool. Whilst we wait for Wijon's line to come in, I think Ida's just asked a very interesting question that I'm interested to hear from you guys as well. Is anyone struggling to get back to normal life? I mean, we're still not back to normal life, but it's on its way, I guess. Interestingly enough, I went to the cinema for the first time this week, on Tuesday I think it was, to watch the new Conjuring film. And my attention span has gotten worse. I noticed it. I wanted to get my phone out and check social media or check the news and stuff, because I'm so used to being on my bed and watching Netflix or YouTube. And having those distractions, I was finding it hard to sit in a cinema. And I'm a film buff, by the way, folks. I love the cinema. Before all this kicked off, I was going to the cinema sometimes 3 times a week. I love film, I love cinema. But I was really struggling to focus. You know, my mind was wandering off to a lot of things. And I like the Conjuring films as well. It wasn't the film, it was just the fact I'm so used to now being on the laptop and having the phone next to the laptop. And yeah, I'm more socially awkward than I was before when talking to like waitresses or barmaids or what have you. So that's interesting. I want to see what you guys have to say. And I will put Wijon's line in. Looking to the stars, I wonder what will become of me without love in my world. The ocean within is without form. I like that. I am a total introvert. Staying at home is a dream come true for me. Utsav, in the star that decides to stay away, I see light, a similar one I had seen in your eyes. Okay, I will put that in because it was good timing, but usually we have a running order, and I've just put your name there, Utsav, but count yourself lucky because that was good timing, so I will pop that in there. In the star that decides to stay away, a similar one I'd seen in your eyes. Okay, Ken, please take it away. There was an unexpected line, but knowing you, Ken, you can handle that. That's fine. The unexpected line is, in the star that decides to stay away, the similar one I had in your eye. Did I get that right? The similar one I had seen in your eyes. Yes, I did. Adam, what are your top 3 favourite films of all time? Easy. In no particular order because they sort of rotate, but Shakespeare in Love, Whiplash, and Back to the Future, number 1. Yes, actually, I have actually not had in-person exams in a while, and when we sat our exams a few weeks ago, it felt so insecure because usually we'd just be at home alone. Yes, I think there's definitely, for a lot of people, going to take some adapting again. You know, we've just sort of adapted ourselves to home life and quarantine life. Maybe I'm just an introvert, an extroverted introvert. But yeah, it feels odd. It feels odd to be amongst people again. But again, we're not totally back to normal, so we should still be cautious. I had my first vaccine today. I haven't taken the little cotton bud, but even if you have been vaccinated, you should still be cautious. Back to the Future is the best. I love it. Lovely Aquarius. Lovely Aquarius, my guiding star, take me home far from this distant shore. COVID has shown how adaptable we can be to our environment. Lucky enough for us, having the internet makes existence bearable. Yeah, imagine if we didn't have the internet. Okay, I am going to ignore this one. Yutsab, we do have a running order, so please, and I have to get going. I'm already 6 minutes late. I have to get going. So, Ken, Sir Jester, take us away. Then Tayu to conclude the poem. Then I'll read it, and then I have to go, guys. I'm afraid. The ocean mirrors, unbreathable mirrors of solitude, gradients of mixed crispy blue and purple tones, makes me leap. For I lost my lover to the ocean, so I'll sit by the shore and weep. The lonely night hugs me. Strands of silver scintillate the salty surf, direct me, divinity, past this verdant turf. The winds are my compass that blow my solitude across the sea. I am lost, even still, no direction will bring you back. The compass still spins. In what direction will it stop? Where will I find my peace again? Maybe the astrology chart gives answers. Or maybe you were dotted out amongst the starry sky. I am connecting those dots in my moon journal, like the scattered constellations of ragged scars on your back. Looking to the stars, I wonder what will become of me without love in my world. The ocean within is without form. In the star that decides to stay away, the similar one I had seen in your eyes. Lovely Aquarius, my guiding star, take me home, far from this distant shore. Back to the Future will always be the best. Whiplash 2. I'll check out Shakespeare in Love. Thank you. Absolutely. No, they're my free favourite. This poem is turning out to be so beautiful. It really is. That is beautiful, Ken. Nice. Flows nicely. Yeah. You guys should read Ken's work on the forum. Okay, Sir Jester, it is your line, then Tayu. Also, Ida, if you don't mind, I really like that question you posed to us. I don't know if you're a member of the Poetry Code forum. I don't think I've seen you on the Poetry Code forum. If not, would you mind if I posted that on the forum? Because I think it's a good topic. If you are a member of the Poetry Code forum, of course, I would be happy if you posted that on the forum. But if not, I would really like to post that if you don't mind. This is a really great poem, but every month they just seem to get better and better. And we have a laugh, but it's also we write some really great stuff, I think. Even if the light we died in, to and fro, is but yesterday's dream of tomorrow. Very good. Your love will always know. Okay, Tayu, finish this poem for us in true Tayu fashion. What did you think of the new Bill and Ted? That's out? Yes, please, of course, post it in the forum. Thank you, Ida. Wait, the new Bill and Ted is out? Okay, I'll Google that after this. I don't want to take internet away from the stream. But I didn't know that was out. I really want to join, but I haven't yet come around to it. We would love to welcome you, Ida. We really would. I will be writing on the Cove this week. I have not been active the past few weeks. No problem, no problem. I love seeing you guys there. We got some really great poems on there. We got some really great discussions, and I'm really excited to put that one on there as well, Ida. So thank you But of course, we're always happy to welcome new people and welcome people back. It's a really great community. I'm really proud of it. Place the music was released in the US. Not sure about anywhere else. I'm gonna have to look that up. I didn't realise that was out yet. It's certainly not in the cinema near me, unless it came out a while ago, in which case we were in lockdown anyway and they weren't open. But I'll have to look that up because I would be the first in line to see that. Okay, Tayu, take it away, my friend. The ocean mirrors. Unbreathable mirrors of solitude, gradients of mixed crispy blue and purple tones, makes me leap. For I lost my lover to the ocean, so I sit by the shore and weep. The lonely night hugs me. Strands of silver scintillate the sultry surf. Direct me, divinity, past this verdant turf. The winds are my compass that blow my solitude across the sea. I am lost. Even still, no direction will bring you back. The compass still spins. In what direction will it stop? Where will I find my peace again? Maybe the astrology chart gives answers. Or maybe you would dot it out amongst the starry sky. I am connecting those dots in my moon journal, like the scattered constellations of ragged scars on your back. Looking to the stars, I wonder what will become of me without love in my world. The ocean within is without form. In the star that decides to stay away, the similar one I had seen in your eyes. Lovely Aquarius, my guiding star, take me home far from this distant shore. Even if the light we dive in to and fro is but yesterday's dream of tomorrow, your love will always know. So I really like it. I really, really like that, guys. That's really impressive. We're just waiting for Tayu to finish it off. And then that'll be another write-along over and done with, unfortunately. The Poetry Cove family is great. I really think so. I love it. I love it. If you don't know about the Poetry Cove, by the way, just go on the internet and type in thepoetrycove.com. It's easy to remember, thepoetrycove.com, and all the information is there. I'm basically trying to build the world's most extensive poetry community. That the ocean mirrors will always be intact, continuously shimmer. That the ocean mirrors will always be intact and continuously shimmer. I've put my line above. Yep, I got it, Tayu. Grey, my name's Adam, but it's okay. You missed a few words from my line. We have a running order, so we don't just like accept lines that are thrown in. But I did get your first line, so don't worry. You're still part of the poem. Okay, that brings us to a very hot and sweaty write-along. Thank you so much for being here. It's great to see you all again. We do some really great stuff every month in these write-alongs. As always, please, if you like the video, like it, because once I end the stream, it then goes up onto my channel, and the more people that have liked it, the more of my subscribers it will get sent to. If you can spare $1 or £1, and you really enjoy what I do, and you want to support it and want to see things progress and evolve, there is a super chat, a little $ underneath the chat bar. I would really appreciate it if you could show your support. If not, thank you for being here, and I will see you again next month. And I think that covers everything. Thank you so much, guys. I really loved it. This was a really, really great poem. So if I know Tayu likes to put a graphic to this, if you can make an ocean look crispy, I would like to see that. see you guys tonight at the CAF. Yes, if you're coming along to quiz night, I will see you at the CAF or on the forum. Remember, give me an hour. Give me an hour once this finishes so I can settle on the time, and that will all be posted on social media so you know exactly when the quiz is. Wow, thank you so much, Sunnyana. You always, every month, you support me immensely, so, and I really appreciate it. It does go a long way, and it does get reinvested into the Cove and the channel. Bye, everyone. Bye, Nav. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming. Bye, everyone. Love you lots, and I mean that. You guys are amazing, and I'll see you in July, if not somewhere on the Cove. Peace. Everyone, love you lots, and I mean that. You guys are amazing.